Hey everybody, what's going on? I told you earlier about how I'm going to be doing the 2 video series a week on Mondays and Thursdays. Monday is going to be, I'm going to share one of my favorite recipes with you, give you the macros, the ingredients, the directions. I'm going to mainly use the Make It Keto cookbook. And then Thursday, I'm doing tips, tricks, and secrets to keto to help you all out. So tonight, I'm just giving you a sample of something easy that I'm going to show you to make. This is the Make It Keto cookbook. And we're going to make a simple meatloaf. It's perfect for keto, alright? So here we go. All we need is 1.5 pounds of ground beef, which I already weighed out. Got it right here. Throw it in this bowl. I'm going to break it up a little bit. Hopefully this bowl is big enough. So if you're watching live, leave me a 1 in the comments. If you're watching the replay, leave me a 2. Tell me where you're tuning in from. I'd sure love to know. Alright, so I got the ground beef in here. Now I'm just going to take 1 egg. Add that in, all right? And then I'm adding in 1/4 cup of chopped onion that I already had chopped up, so you guys don't need to see how to do that. We all should know how to do that. If not, leave me a message, I'll tell you how. Then I'm going to put in 1/4 cup of lemon juice. We squeezed this fresh. Got that in there. And then I'm going to put in 1.5 tablespoons of coconut flour, which I already have weighed out right here. I'm going to sprinkle it around a little bit, okay? And then I just need to put in 2 teaspoons of seasoned salt, but I use the pink Himalayan because I just, that's better for you all around. So I got that in there, okay? Then it's just this simple. You just mix this all together. Make sure you get everything incorporated really good. Mix it in good. You could put some salt in here. And actually, I just remembered, I'm putting a little special ingredient in here because, we're all keto and we all love our bacon. So I got some leftover bacon from what I made last night. Last night I made bacon wrapped cabbage, and then I made pork ribs and I wrapped them in bacon, and then I made up keto barbecue sauce, which is in that great cookbook, and then I put that on top of it. It turned out delicious. So see, I'm just sprinkling this bacon in. And then I'm going to get all this nicely incorporated. I'm going to make it into 6 loaves. And I'm going to put them in this glass 13 by 9 pan. I'm going to bake them for 15 minutes uncovered. 15 minutes uncovered on 350 degrees. And then I'm going to take them out and I'm going to put this sauce that I'm going to show you guys how to make really quick on top of each one of them. And then you put it back in the oven covered for 30 minutes. Wait, I gotta look because I got uncovered on here twice and that just doesn't make sense. I'm gonna ask my trusty assistant to look on page 60 and let me know what it says. Is it covered for the 15 or uncovered? For the first step.
Uncovered both.
Is it uncovered for both? Huh. That's weird. I wonder why they'd put that and just not say uncovered one time. But anyhow, both times they're uncovered, so you don't have to worry about covering this. Alright, I just about got all this mixed. Like I said, you just want to make sure it's mixed thoroughly because, you want everybody to have the same delicious taste. You don't want somebody getting all the bacon or all the onion or all of any of it. So alright, now I got this done, alright? So now, I'm going to divide this into 6. So the best way to do that is just try to eyeball it, I guess, at first. So I'm going to take this one, I'm just going to roll it into like a little loaf. And then I'm just going to set it in this glass pan. And you might have to make them a little bigger, a little smaller, but just start out with 6, all about the same size. Okay, now see how I'm just doing that like a little loaf. Roll it out a little bit, get that in here. And that's how simple it is, folks. And you're going to be doing keto. So you're going to be alright on everything. The trickiest part is probably getting them all to be about the same size. And And then, like I said, once you have this done, you bake it for 15 minutes. You take it out, and then you put the sauce on there, and you bake it for a half an hour. And we're also going to make some riced cauliflower to go with this. And I'm making some soft pretzels that are in the Keep It Keto cookbook. And I'm going to add a ranch spice pack to that just to give it a different flavor. Okay, now I can see right now that this other one I'm going to have to take a little bit from. So I'll take a little bit from this one, add it here. Because you want to keep them all as uniform as possible because, you know, of the macros. If you don't do that, then the macros aren't going to be correct and you could be eating too much or too little. And when you're tracking all this stuff, you really want to pay attention to all that. So this one I'll just, you know, make it more of a loaf. I'll show you these really quick to show you how they're all pretty much the same size. So, you know, how long y'all been doing keto? Or haven't you started keto yet? Leave me a comment. Tell me how long you've been doing it. I've been doing it for 6.5 months. And I've lost over 100 pounds. You know, I do strict keto. I put a lot into this lifestyle to make sure I get the best out of it. I'm excited to start this video series for all you guys because I know a lot of you, you know, ask me questions all the time. And it's a lot easier when you can just go watch a video in case I'm not available and make sure you're doing all right. I also have a YouTube channel. If you look on my Facebook page, you'll see a link to that. I'd appreciate it if you come follow me, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting videos up there as well. Alright, so let me just dry my hands a little bit here. Now I'll show you these. I'm going to throw them in the oven. I'm going to show you how to make the sauce that's going to go on top. Alright, hopefully you guys can see them. See how they're all about the same size. And then I already got the oven heated up. I'm just going to throw them in there for 15 minutes. Okay, so see how simple that was? You know, you get everything measured out. I think I did it in, what, 5 minutes, if that? Alright, and then for this sauce, we need a half a cup of keto ketchup, which I got right here. Now this is a keto ketchup I made out of the cookbook. So if you get the cookbook, I mean, it's got keto ketchup in it, mayonnaise, barbecue sauce. I can't remember what else, but it's got a lot of condiments. Alright, so it told me to use a half a cup of keto ketchup, a teaspoon of dried mustard, and a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, which I have in this bowl. I'm just going to sprinkle this in. Okay, and I'm just going to mix this up really quick first. And then once I get this mixed up, I'm just going to add a half a cup of golden monk fruit granulated sweetener. Now, a lot of people like to use Swerve, stuff like that. I don't care what you use. Whenever I can, I use monk fruit. And then if I can't get monk fruit or I run out, I do have some Swerve for emergencies. But so now I'm just going to sprinkle this in here like this. And then I'm just going to stir this around until it's all well incorporated. And again, if you get our cookbook, you know, like I'm going to show you over this video series, it's jam-packed with great stuff. I mean, you could literally live out of that cookbook and do your keto and be fine. I have about, I want to say, another 600 keto recipes that I've gotten from other companies and stuff. And I used them at first before I got this cookbook. But now, you know, I sort of just stay in this. But there is a couple that I have that I'm going to want to share with you guys in my series. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but here's a sauce that I'm going to put on top of the meatloaf after it cooks for 15 minutes. I should have set the timer. So I'll do that now for about 13 minutes. Alright, and I just wanted to show you, you know, I used the LaCanta monk fruit golden sweetener. I used the Bob's Red Mill coconut flour. It's organic. Show you some of my other stuff. See, I got the Swerve. just in case, because I have ran out of monk fruit. This stuff is awesome. The LaCanta powdered monk fruit sweetener. Oh my God. I use this in my chocolate silk pie. Wait till I share that recipe with you guys. That's like a fat bomb that you never had. And then see, we also have the almond flour. Alright, so I guess that's about it, folks. Now you see how easy that was? These are going to bake for 15 minutes. I'm going to pull them out. I'm going to evenly distribute this onto all the loaves. Put it back in. Half an hour later, it's done. In the meantime, I'm going to make my soft pretzels, my rice cauliflower, and then we'll have the perfect keto meal. Alright? So I'm looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. And, you know, again, I want to know where you're tuning in from. Give me a 1 if you're watching live, a 2 if you're watching the replay. And tell me how long you've been doing keto. I'd like to know. I'd like to know if you have any tips that could help me. You know, I'm learning every day still. That's about it, folks. I'll see you tomorrow, 3 p.m., live on Facebook. And then I'm going to do a live on YouTube as well, all right? Have a good night, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.